I'm great. I can't see myself, but I can see you.
Well, I can see you. We can all see you.
Well, how do I look?
You
Well,
can't
it's
see.
all about. Thank
If you
you.
look at the top of your screen, you might be able to toggle between presenter and stuff like maybe not, but we can definitely see you. You look fabulous. All right,
Thank you.
So let's shift gears here. I got this one at the last minute, so forgive me with my knowledge base here. Usually I've got a little bit more time to prep, but my understanding is we have a high-end luxury jeweler, which is Scott Rogers Design. I hope I said that correctly because I'm jumping over. Do you want me to show the site before or after, or are you going to show it?
No, you're going to show it because I'm at the shop, which is great.
Okay.
Yeah, so you go for it. And if you have any questions, just interrupt me too in the middle. Is this a slightly different product? Happy to take questions or just show people around. And I've got a few jewelry pieces here. So I'll just be quite quick and swift and it'll be quite beautiful.
You take the way. I'll show the shop at the end, unless you think it's valuable for me to show it now from a visual perspective of the jewelry. Over to you. You got the lead. We see you. You take it away.
Awesome. So we're based in Australia and did a launch last night, and it was beautiful because we're on the other end of the spectrum with the jewelry trade. It's highly unique, our product, and the reason why it's unique is because we hand make it, which is on site. And Scott's a gemologist, which means that he studies gems, and he's been doing this since he was 9, and then it became a career. It's a 40-year trade for him, and we are not a general jewelry shop. What we do is we specialize with colored gems, and he was one of the pioneers with this because he started. He had an intuition about colored gems that they would be highly valuable because they're not mass produced like diamonds. So even though his expertise was in diamonds when he started initially when he was 18, he started working with colored gems, and that's our specialty. That's what makes our products quite unique. And that's where we've had a clientele for 40 years. The only good thing is that colored stones has now become quite popular, so people do understand and are slightly more educated on that front. We work with sapphires. We do diamonds, but we're not specializing in it. So in our collection pieces, we do work with sapphires, emeralds, rubies, and a lot of pieces that I'll just quickly show you. Am I still on?
You are indeed still on.
Okay, so just an example of the piece is here's a little ring that we made, and this is unique only because of the colored gems. Just to give you a little information on how this process works is they're all unique, so no one else is going to have this piece. So once it's made and finished, they're limited edition, one of a kind, and I cannot stress on the fact that it's truly one of a kind. It takes us probably 6 months, 3 months, and sometimes even a year to source gems. They're sourced from the country of origin, so all these are from Sri Lanka. We've got our suppliers who are small artisans. We've had a relationship with them. It feeds their family. So the ethical part of our business is at the forefront of everything we do. We live our lives that way. We are in the Byron Hinterland, so they are very known for a sustainable way of living. So all aspects of, we only use recycled gold. We work with 18-karat gold because that's what's available in Australia. It's a slightly difficult metal to work with in fine jewelry, and platinum, but it's longer lasting. So all these pieces are heirloom pieces. So we go from extremely dressy but simple designs. That's what Scott's all about. He's very simple. And the reason why he's simple is because we want our jewelry to be wearable. We just don't want it to be a piece just for the sake of piece. And all our clients
Bennifer, that last one we couldn't see was off frame. If you want to show that necklace again, put it like right in front of you because that's still off frame. There you go. That's on frame. There you go. You're using a cell phone, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you remember your frame is much thinner, so that we can definitely
Okay. Can you see that?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, a little higher, higher. There you go, right there. We can see that.
So beautiful pearl, Australian, beautiful sapphire, pink sapphire from Sri Lanka. You'd be looking at price points are all around, I would say, from 5,000 US to 10,000 would be our entry level products, and then they go higher. So a lot of for the affiliates, it's a beautiful structure. 10% we give on stuff like cocktail rings. And this is on our website. We are a little slow with uploading jewelry, and imaginably, because they're all handmade, we've got our own setters, we've got our own team. It's all in-house. It's like a Bulgari, but not mass produced. The gems are sourced. The big companies can't do this because we are a smaller boutique shop in a way. We've got the opportunity and the gift to really hand select gems, which is what we do, and put it into beautiful pieces. Our collection of pieces is super wearable. That's a sapphire again. It's like an engagement ring. It could be even for someone who wants to buy something for their wives because it's a special occasion, didn't get married, didn't have the money at that time. Now you could upgrade it. And then we go into a highly luxury luxe product range, and that's for the collectors of colored gems. That's it. Beautiful. So that's a beautiful aquamarine. I think the origin is Madagascar. We generally have all the details if anyone's interested and the story of the pieces. And that's a beautiful tourmaline. Again, they're just beautiful. I do love my own jewelry. Thank God for that. I'm not a jewelry person. I'm not a jewelry person, but I love, there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of inspiration. I'm an art director. I've always been in the industry of beauty and art, and I'm really honored to be on a platform where I can promote and educate people on less is more. So,
yeah, I mean, there's definitely obviously one piece, just stunning pieces, no doubt about that. So let's first of all, I'll tour your store here real quick. Anybody that has any questions, go ahead and put the questions in the Q&A. So let's do a little tour here. Anything you want to lead me to or tell me to click on or anything you want me to share, let me know.
So the red coloring, yep. So beautiful garnet. So this is exactly handmade, high quality, specially cut diamonds. There is no other piece. So when I say that, I actually mean it, because colored gems cannot be replicated. So when they are sourced, you cannot have two same colored gems. With diamonds, they're calibrated. Big companies calibrate gems. That means because they're doing designs in mass production, we're hand making our pieces each time. So most of these pieces you see, they won't be repeated. You will see a significant synchronicity with the designs because it is the designer, which is Scott and myself, but each time the piece is different, and hence it resonates at a slightly more energetic level. So we call them talismans because they become so unique and personal to the person.
Well, these are all absolutely gorgeous. So I'm thrilled that you are a part of Shopley and last minute hopping on here. Thank you for that. What are your closing thoughts? Any closing thoughts from anything that you want to share before we jump to actually before we wrap up for tonight?
The closing thoughts would be to understand the hard work that goes behind beautiful stuff. the integrity of the process is 100% from our end. This is our little shop, and we've always loved to be global. So I'm so excited to have some global presence, because we love America, by the way. You know how the Aussies are. We just want the Americans. We've shipped a lot of our products to America over a period of time, but I just feel like they love what they see. They're so much more art-based and open-minded. And for Scott and I, we've always wanted a global market. I'm just saying America, but anything
Yeah.
outside of Australia would be amazing for us too. So I'm really excited, and thank you.
Let's get you some sales. Let's get you some sales.
Yay!
So Jennifer, before you